Shadow Densetsu, City of the Wolves.
Hey, yo, Warriors, what is going on? It is your boy Fonty back at it once again. We are here checking out Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Now, in my last video, I did talk about my first impressions of City of the Wolves, and it was more of a positive take of the game. But this time around, it's gonna be more of like I wouldn't say a negative take, but like there's flaws and there's a lot of issues in this game. Now, I feel like I'm worried about Fatal Fury City of the Wolves' future. And what do I mean by that? So here's the thing. I'll touch on the end of why I have a fear of that. Why I'm afraid that this could be not good for City of the Wolves. But in the meantime, let's talk about a few things that has issues with this game. Now, let's get to the game itself, to the screen. Now, I am a fan of the menu, right? I am a fan of the menu screen. It's fine. It's good. I really like it. Yes, there's a couple a few issues with the menu. It's not great. It's a little slow. But overall, I don't have an issue with the menu. It's not that bad. I heard people say that the text is small, because I watch other videos that they of other YouTubers that they mention about the menus. As far as like the text in the menu is small, and I get that. I understand that that's a nitpicky issue. So that's that I can understand. I also heard that like when you press let's say for instance you want to go to settings, and let's say that's fine right there. You could go right there easily right there. That's not a problem. But if you go over here, see that right there? From what I also saw, that this is also an issue where when you press practice, it just takes like about a millisecond or so to go to the next subs part of the tab, like from practice and such. But that's not, to me, that's not the big issue in my opinion. They'll probably mitigate that issue. That's fine. Now, let's go to the online, because we have major issues with the online. Okay, and I agree 100% about this. Okay, so let's say if I want to make a room, let's go to the room. Let's create a room. Let's go. I'll make 8 players or such, whatever. We'll just do that. So let's go room creation, right? So I have an issue with this, and the issue with this is this right here. Why do we have like a mouse cursor on the room lobby? That to me, it's a little counterintuitive. You want to play, when you play a fighting game, you want to play this game really fast, right? You want to go to the right away, go to each of the battle box and just press the search for opponent and such. You know what I'm saying? But you have to use this mouse cursor, which is very slow as molasses, just to highlight, the box, or highlight your profile, or highlight the chat. You don't highlight that, but you highlight these two. I also heard that there were issues as far as the room ID being the digits being long. I could understand that. That's something that is a little time consuming to deal with. But I don't think they're going to change that. I think they're going to stick to that because, that's the SNK way. And that's all. We just got to have to deal with it, or just move on from it for people that don't want to play City of the Wolves. But yeah, I can understand that. Now, another issue with this game is the fact that the matchmaking is way too long. It's a beta, sure, but still, it is way too long. All right, so when we go to rank match, right? Let's say that we start a rank match and we go to search. I have cross-platform on and such. Now, from what I heard, that this game is also on PlayStation 4, and from I gathered that the reason why there's let's say for instance a matchmaking, right, and you encounter a player, an opponent, and you don't know that opponent is playing. You're playing crossplay, but you know that opponent is playing on PlayStation or Xbox, because remember you're on PC. So instead of showing like the logo of the console, like normally on PlayStation it's the PlayStation logo. If you encounter against another PlayStation player, you don't know if that PlayStation player plays on PS5 or PS4, but it will indicate that, because depending on the load times, the longer the load time is, that indicates that opponent that's playing is on PlayStation 4. If it's on PS5, it's a little faster, because obviously load times, with the SSD technology that's in, with the PS5 and the PS4. I know that the PS4 you could switch it into a SSD as well, but I don't know if most people do that, so they just rather stick with the regular standard hard drive onto the PS4. So it's a bummer, and that's why there's load times. And not to mention that the PS4 also has has older technology. So that's another reason why there's load time issues as well during that. So I think, to me, City of the Wolves on PS4 was a big mistake to be released on. I don't think it should have been on PS4. That's just me. So as far as searching for a ranked, or because we're doing ranked match, which, by the way, if you notice on my last video, I was trying to get a matchmaking, but guys, I got matches, but the matches were like 1 or 2 bars. So see, this player right here has 1 bar. And look at that, 305 milliseconds of ping, and I don't want to deal with that. So I don't want to face this player, right? I do not want to face this player, because yes, I don't want ping to be that high, because it's gonna be lagging like crazy. Maybe this person is playing on Wi-Fi, and that's another issue that I think I didn't brought this up. I made it or didn't. That's another issue. There isn't a Wi-Fi filter. We don't know if this player is playing through Wi-Fi or through wireless. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a quick set. Win or lose, we're gonna play a quick set, and yeah, let's get this done. I don't know if I picked. Damn, did I pick final one? But anyway, let's go. No, I think we did. Okay, so get this match here. Jesus Christ. Damn it. All right. There you go. But at least I'm not having issues with with connections and such. But here's the issue right here. The loading time is a little faster, but which is good. That's not a problem. But if you play on a PlayStation 4 player, you're gonna encounter more slow times. So yeah, I feel that this is good. We're having a normal match, which is not a problem. But normally the matchmaking, it takes a while. God damn it! All right. Is he safe? Oh wow! All right, I'm doing poorly there, but that's okay. Let's go again. I'm just showing an example, guys. But matchmaking, it does take a while. If you Jesus, box is really good. No, my God. Damn, I dropped that shit hard. But anyway. All right. That was terrible.
Get ready. Fight.
That was a terrible. Nice. All right.
Final round. Get ready. Fight.
No. Nice. God damn. GG's. So there you go, guys. Yeah, I didn't do so great. I was terrible. But anyways, there you go. Alrighty. So there you go, guys. I mean, the as far as the matchmaking was, it was a little faster, but normally matchmaking in the game was taking forever. I have not played any ranked matches. This is the only time I played ranked set. Because most of the time I've been playing one of my followers on my Twitch channel where we was, I set up a room and everything. I also played a casual match as well, and the casual match was fine. But normally matchmaking was a problem in this game. Another thing that I don't like about City of the Wolves, and let's get back to the menu over here. Another thing that I don't like about City of the Wolves is what I mentioned, load times. I'm playing this on PC, and this game is installed onto an SSD. Okay. Now, if I want to go to, let's say, online profile, and I want to add a friend, look at this. The load times takes a little while to do, right? You saw that? It should be a lot faster. It should even have a load time. No load times at all. The reason why it loads because if you saw that little indicator on the bottom right side of the screen, it's actually connecting online. It isn't really using the SSD. It's more loading from the internet, which is ridiculous because I have really good high speeds. So that shouldn't be an issue. That should be fixed onto the next beta, which, yes, there will be a beta down the road. At some point, there will be a beta test for City of the Wolves. They didn't know what exactly is the date, but we gotta play it by ear and see when it's gonna be the next beta for City of the Wolves before the game releases. Now, the other thing I don't like about this is the fact where if you want to add a friend in this game, you gotta actually have to type a code. Let's go to friend list real quick. And instead of looking for their wolf tag, which it should be by their name, I already got one of my friends here. If I want to add a friend here, I have to search a player by the ID number, by their ID number, instead of using, like a handle. You have to type certain numbers to find your friend, or the player to become your friend, which is very, very counterintuitive and it's very time consuming. It's a lot of digits you gotta write. You gotta memorize those digits, have them correctly, and then that's when you can search the player. So that's one thing I don't like about City of the Wolves, and I hope they can fix this. I don't know if they're going to, but I hope they fix this and fix the issue where instead of like typing numbers Just type in the name of the person, of the name of the handle of the player instead of like the numbers. So I don't like that at all. And at least it didn't load too long here. That's a good thing. And one more thing I didn't mention about the room match. So two things. When you want to filter search, and let's say same region, single versus cross-platform on room search, and let's search for the room real quick here. Look how long this takes already. There's already 15 seconds in. We're heading to 30 seconds. Look at how long this took. Over 30 seconds. And there it is right there. These are all the rooms here. Newcomer on rack. All these rooms. They're available. So let's say if I want to go to this room. There's nobody playing in this room. Oh, there's people playing. Okay. I do not want to go in there. So I don't want to play against anybody right now. I'm just giving an example. So yeah, the loading times is a little it drags, which I'm not a fan of. Now, if I want to search for a room ID, it sucks because let's say if I want a friend search, right? That's the thing. I'm pressing Y, but the Y does not work here. Searching for a room, right? But this is a room match. Your friend has to make a room first, but you can't find a room, and he has to be your friend in order to search for room, which sucks. Same thing for room ID. You have to type the 8-digit number of that room ID so you can actually get into the room. But 9 times out of 10, even if I type the numbers correctly, it doesn't let me go to the room. It can't find the room. So that's an issue right there of it in itself. And hopefully that City of the Wolves mitigates that issue, and we could actually like go to rooms. You know, we still have to use the room ID, but we won't have the trouble of searching it, and we could easily have access to go into those rooms. Now, I feel that the game overall is good. Like I said, I have no issues with the gameplay. It's a fun game. But this is why now I'm worried about City of the Wolves' future. Now, from what I gathered, the King of Fighters 15 was released a couple of years ago, but there wasn't a update on the crossplay and on fixing matchmaking and other issues until a year after the release of the King of Fighters 15. That's a problem because a lot of people were already lost interest and they moved on to something else. They moved on to Street Fighter 6, they moved on to Tekken 8, they moved on to other fighting games or other games in general, and they just don't want to, play something like King of Fighters 15 where there's problems with the matchmaking. So, yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem, and I hope that SNK rectifies this issue when there's like either a patch, because I heard that people say that they should delay it, and I don't think it's a good idea to delay it because they already announced the date. There's already a roadmap for season 1 DLC. There's already a roadmap in place, so I think the best solution to this is just just do a day one patch, some kind of day one patch where there's a reason why there's a beta, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be feedback of people. There's going to be a lot of people, leaving a review or feedback on what are the issues of this game. Matchmaking, the menu, the room creation when it comes to the mouse, the arrow cursor, being so slow and such. I think they should remove that, and I think they should just go to like a simple like highlight and just highlight each box by selecting, with your D-pad instead of like, you gotta go to the arrow and highlight, which is very time consuming. And I don't think they're going to switch the room ID numbers or anything like that. I would be surprised if they would, but they're not going to deal with all that. So they're gonna just stick to what is best for them, unfortunately. So that's my worry about my worry of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. My worry of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is that I hope that this game has, you know, a day one patch, and they have basically like maintenance, you know, like maintenance, like down maintenance for updates and such, so they can, you know, basically balance the game and make the game feel faster and load times faster for all consoles, you know, including the PlayStation 4. So that's what I'm worried about. But you know what? At the same time, I have optimism, and I think that this game they're going to do. They're going to do well. Okay, I'm not worried about it. I think this game is good. I'm a little worried about the future, but I feel that I have faith in SNK that they're going to listen to their fans, and they're not going to do this time with the King of Fighters 15, because I really like this game. I like this game more than the King of Fighters 15. I really do. The reason why is because the King of Fighters 15 is a good game, but the only issue about that game is auto combos. I despise auto combos. I think auto combos should not be a game in should be a thing in fighting games. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be a thing, because when we started playing fighting games, I started playing fighting games when I was 6 years old with Street Fighter 2 in the arcades, and we had to deal with like auto combos, the noobish, cheapest way to, you know, to get our combos. Fine, I mean, sure, I understand that they're trying to cater to the casual audience, right? I understand that, so they can get more people playing the game. Totally understandable. But they could have done the whole Street Fighter 6 approach with, you know, having modern controls or something like that. Something along those lines that would, like, you know, separate from auto combos for, you know, my play style. And they could use it for like the casuals, and they could use like modern controls or something so they could be more simplified for it. And that's why, like I said, Street Fighter 6 got it correctly. So I totally understand, you know, why Street Fighter 6 went with that route, and was a very smart way to do it. That's a good job on Capcom. So I hope that this game is good, and, you know, just I love this game. I really do. Just that there's issues with like matchmaking and load times, and this time I didn't have any issues with load times. I didn't have any issues, but I saw videos that normally that there is load times. I'm a little worried about the future of City of the Wolves, but I feel that and I have faith that they will rectify this issue a little sooner than the issue that they had in King of Fighters 15, because I know that King of Fighters 15 has so many issues with crossplay, because they haven't released crossplay since day one, which is shocking. And I heard that a year after they updated to have crossplay and you know, better matchmaking, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, and I forgot to mention, like I said, there will be a beta happening very soon. We don't know when exactly is the date of the next Fatal Fury City of the Wolves open beta, but I hope that they gather enough feedback from us, us playing the game, so they can actually like look into that, and hopefully that the next beta fixes all those issues before the game releases. So there you go, a beta coming up, and we'll let you know when that beta comes. Well, I'll let you know, of course. Everybody will let you know, but stay tuned for that and play it by ear on the next beta. Yeah, please, SNK, work on this. You guys could do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Check out my last video on my first impressions of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Would you check that out? Basically, that's just my positive take on that video, but this is more like issues of this of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Okay, so thank you so much for checking out this video. Check out all my other videos on my YouTube channel. We're gonna do some more content this week, and yeah, all right, guys, have a good one. Deuces, and I'll see you guys later.